Okay, so cert 3 degree video assessment. Shane here is going to be kind enough to step on the scales for me so we can check his BMI. So his height previously has been taken, and with that your BMI is 28.8. This gives a pretty good estimate on your health status. Looking good. So we'll do a waist-hip ratio. Waist-hip ratio is connected with heart coronary speed. So we'll check to ensure you're healthy. Centimeters. This gives us a reading of 1. Probably not very accurate on Shane here because of the side muscle he has, so we can clearly see he's not overweight. We'll start with doing some physical tests. We'll start with sit and reach. If you'd like to put the left one, please. Start by sit and reach test to sit your back up against the wall with the mat kindly here. Then to reach towards your toes, and I'll measure the distance over your flexibility. And I can't actually reach my toes just. How many centimetres in each toes? Give us an estimate on how flexible you are. You're extremely flexible at 25 centimetres. That's pretty good. If we'd like to perform a push-up test. Yep, now I'll do a demo. The idea of a push-up test is to test your strength. When performing a push-up, we start with our hands on the ground, moving backwards and our feet on the balls of our toes, pushing yourself upwards, and then allowing yourself to come back to the ground. If you can do as many as possible, keeping within range, obviously do it in push-ups, and to test your strength in the core, your upper body. The idea of this test is to keep note of when you start to lose form, any fatigue, and keep a record of that. It's also a good measure for goals and that sort of stuff. Okay, those will be shown off now. Next test, we'll do a step test. We'll pause the video through this as it's a 3-minute test and we'd like to keep the video short. So we're performing a step test. My main height that I have for this is the base of my treadmill. We try and perform 24 steps over 60 seconds. One foot up, right foot up, left foot down, right foot down. And we'll try and do 24 over a minute, keeping yourself at a reasonable pace. Once the 3 minutes are performed, I'll then check your heart rate and we'll start the video again. Then if you'd like to start your step test, please. Another good way is to use a heart rate monitor. That would be cheating at the moment, so if you'd like to begin. Pause that. So resume recording. We're up to the limit of our 3 minutes. So if you'd like to come and sit down and we'll check your heart rate. Have a seat. Okay, we will wait for another 60 seconds until his heart rate has dropped, and then we will work out your resting heart rate, maximum heart rate. We'll get there. Any minute now. Alright, test that again. Should be right. So it's 84. So that's pretty good. That's within healthy normal range. So now we've got to perform some exercises.
Yep.
Start with a squat. Alright. I'll give you a bit of a demo. Squat, feet shoulder width apart. In line with the camera. Shoulder width apart. Keeping your core, everything straight in here, everything pulled in tight. Right, back straight. Bending at the knees and at the waist, at your hips here. Making sure that your knees don't overextend the toes and lowering yourself down, keeping yourself balanced and then releasing yourself back up again. After doing consecutive squats, be sure not to bounce yourself back up and keeping the motion smooth. Try to perform 5 of those for me. Shoulder apart, keeping your back straight.
Arms out.
To keep yourself balanced, you can, yes. It's crucial not to allow the knees to go past the toes so that you don't do any tendon damage. Just like sitting on a chair. So the next exercise, go into a lunge. Feet shoulder width apart. Keeping your back leg, we'll start with the left leg, keeping your back leg straight and allowing the right leg to come forward. I can't even was going to say that. Return to the centre. I'll start that again. We'll go into another lunge. Right leg, back leg straight. Allowing the front leg to come forward, keeping feet flat on the ground. And returning to the centre, swapping legs. Could we do 5 of those?
On each leg.
Just do, I don't know, do 4 then. Do 2 each leg. Just to show that I can show you that you're able to perform that lunge. Feel it stretching the legs. Last one. Alright, next exercise. Working to do a lat pull down. Machine right here. Check the weights. Obviously, if you're using a weighted machine, make sure that you're not going to do anything too heavy. Alright, so on machines, this machine is a little different to one you find in a gym. Keeping your back straight, feet flat on the ground, bracing your thighs. Put this in here. Extending the arms above overhead. Might stand up a little bit. Pulling the bar down into under the chin and releasing it back up again. Try to perform 5 of those. Right weight for you. Keeping all your core and everything nice and tight performing that exercise. Try not to let the machine bounce at the end. You can help it. It might annoy people in the gym. Work on a seated row next. I don't have a rowing machine, so we're doing this just with some dumbbells. So I'll give you a demonstration with seated row. Using appropriate weights for each person is different as well. Keeping in mind, it's appropriate for you. Seated row. Right, so sit down on the floor. Keeping our feet flat on the ground gives you a slight angle in the knees. Oops, now I've lost my weight. Holding the weights with your palms facing inwards and then pulling your elbows in behind your back, keeping all your core nice and tight and return. This is seated row. Perform a few of those for me, please. Be sure to squeeze your elbows in behind your back so that you're using that full range of motion.
Alright.
Totally. I just need to see that you can do it. We've done a push-up, we better do some more.
Push-ups.
Do some push-ups. Do you want me to do another demonstration for you?
Right.
Maybe I can do performing another push-up, another exercise for us to perform today. Starting down on the balls of your toes, elbows back, arms shoulder width apart. When was it exhaling and inhaling, lifting yourself up and allowing yourself back down to the ground. Females generally perform push-ups on their knees, especially for beginners, but I'm demonstrating, so men can do it on their toes, ball your toes. Do another 5. Let's see if we can do it. Trying to keep everything straight in line with your back and your core and legs. Stiff as a board. Now, last exercise today, we'll do some crunches, some sit-ups. I'm going to show you that, son. Alright, so laying on your back on the ground, with your knees slightly up, feet comfortable, feet flush on the ground, arms on your head, hands on your head I should say. First bringing up your head, your shoulders, and then your back. Crunch, and sit up. When doing consecutive sit-ups, don't allow yourself to lay completely flat back on the ground. It'll be a little bit harder and straining to come back up again. Do some of those for me. Have a support person if needed. In this circumstance, I'll rest on your toes and you can bring yourself back up to me. Crunch. Sit up. That'll do. They can see you can do it. Alright, that's all our exercises for the cert 3. Thank you.